Hey, what's up? Welcome back, baby. We live. Hey, what's going on right now on the channel that the men's championship game will be on? We got about 3 minutes left. Look like the Ivy League are playing. Yes, Harvard and Princeton with 3 minutes left. So hopefully this game don't go to overtime and we get to do our thing. How y'all feeling? All right, Southbound Dog 40 checking in Atlanta G8. What's good, my brother? About to pull me up some more and watch this championship game. Oh, my mind. And Southern, they feeling themselves right now. Shout out to them Jaguars. Plank Road ain't gonna sleep tonight.
Bucket.
Go ahead, Plank Road. It is. All right, Lady Jaguars, congratulations once again. Y'all can't tell them folks on Plank Road not a damn thing. Boy, Crook gonna mess around and get him a 6-pack of Four Locos tonight. My goodness. Hey, they did it, and I'm glad they put a little. That was courtesy of HBCU Go. Those highlights and the little trophy presentation and all that, and that's what we need, man. We need more of that stuff, because if we don't celebrate our damn selves, ain't nobody will. On some real talk, though, man. We got a minute left, so they should be. It's 51-62, so I don't think that it's gonna be actually no overtime or no trophy presentation or anything like that, man. But I hope y'all ready to settle in tonight for some real grown man basketball. Prairie View's kind of been a sleeper. They came in as the 8th seed. Southern is the 3 seed, but seeding doesn't mean anything. It's whether you can get hot or whether you can maintain. But don't be shocked if you see somebody I think it's number 30 or maybe number 20. But that joker would drop by 20. He dropped 30 points the other day. So they got some shooters on there. Just depends on which teams decide to show up. But all the talking's over with now. Not only is this a trip to to March Madness, but this right here, this is a SWAC championship. You get your ring, your program get a little change in their pocket. You get a little notoriety. So, hey, and I'm pretty sure they're going to lay it all out tonight. 21 seconds left. I don't understand. When you're down by 10, 12 points with 20 seconds left, why you just start fouling? That makes zero sense to me. And they wonder why the games be prolonged. But it's all good, though. Look, they didn't call it. Look, they called a timeout. They down 53-62. They called a timeout with 21 seconds left. What the fuck for? I don't get that. That's ignorance. It's over. But that man say, ain't nobody come here to see you, Otis. It's over. You just wasting time. Valuable air time. Hold that L and get your ass on somewhere. But it's all good. We getting ready to rock and roll, man. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get the tomorrow for the seating. The seating, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. I gotta try to figure out a way. The dude was trying to show me that it's gonna be people like have brackets up on the internet that you can actually share while they like where you're not using CBS or ESPN, so you can actually share that stuff. So Southbound say Tamika Reed will be back in the SWAC. Ooh, that's something now. And so now that ain't man. If that happens, oof, you know. That damn crook. That damn crook. Crook, drink your Four Loko and be happy now. You doing what them young kids say? You're doing too much. What the hell is going on, man? Come on, man. Where we at? Yeah, it's 53-62. They still fouling with 7 seconds left. Like I tell you, nobody has a damn 10-point play, and I don't get it. Look, fouling again. Fouling again. 53-63. And Harvard is losing, and they still fouling Princeton. For what? Man, y'all don't get this shit off my damn TV screen. You down by it. It's over. Whatever, man. But anyway, man, how everybody doing tonight, man? It's Saturday night. A lot of y'all, man, just got paid, got a few dollars in your pocket. Don't spend it all in one place. Now, I don't like this shit. They showing Princeton's celebration, but they didn't show the Southern's and women's celebration. See, that's holding up the game. Get that shit off here. I don't like that. Hell, there wasn't nobody at that championship game. Now our game has started, and they over here showing the damn trophy presentation. See, that's why I talk. That's why I don't like when ESPN or ESPNU and all that other stuff, host our stuff. It's like we'll do whatever to y'all, but like this game here, Harvard, Yale, or whatever the fuck it's called, you know. Anyway, let's go, man. All right.
The shocker so far, taking on the number 3 seed Southern Jags. The winner punches their ticket to the big dance and an NCAA tournament season. A tale of two stories the way these teams got here. Prairie View A&M, they dominated their semifinal matchup. A 19-point victory. It was Dante Horn lighting it up. Meanwhile, for Southern, late second dramatics. That's Michael Jacobs from about 30 feet at the buzzer. And they knock off FAMU, the Rattlers, 73 to 70. So what was supposed to happen here has not. Bethune-Cookman led by Reggie Theus, Florida A&M led by Charlie Ward. Great regular seasons, but somebody's going to pull off a stunner here tonight in Atlanta. And with that, we say hello and welcome, everybody. Good Saturday night to you. He is the coach, Perry Clark. I'm Mike Morgan. So much fun to be a part of this, Coach. You know as well as anybody, when you got a game like this and it's do or die, a lot of butterflies, a lot of emotions going through everybody right now.
Everybody's looking for that one magic moment. I'm telling you, the excitement is palpable in this building. These kids are ready to play.
I'll tell you what we love, too, not just the excitement of the matchup. We love the fact that these are the two highest scoring offenses all year long in the SWAC. So if you like points, if you like shot makers, we've got them here tonight.
They do it off the three-point shot. They do it off a transition. They do it off their defensive steals. So I'm looking for a high-energy game.
You see Prairie View, they have dominated the offensive side of things so far this season in the SWAC. First in points, second in field goal percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage as well. And the number one team in assist-to-turnover ratio. Southern, with a rather suffocating defense, is going to try to stymie that effective offense. Prairie View A&M wins the opening tip. It's the Panthers in black, and it's the Jags in white. We are underway here at the Gateway Arena in Atlanta, Georgia.
Look for Prairie View to try to attack spot off the dribble. They believe in their spacing.
And a nifty shot right off the bat. Dante Horn, who has been the hottest player. He and Michael Jacobs have been the hottest players in this tournament, and Horn leads the way with 20.5 points per game.
Hey, Miss Hattie, how you doing? Long time no see.
One-on-one skills. He can also pass the ball, but he's great off the dribble.
A paint touch and hook shot for Terrence Dixon. He's off the mark. So an empty
You know I'm messing with you, man.
You see the starting lineups for both. Again, Jacobs and Horn, both capable of lighting it up here tonight.
Williams, the point guard,
we just started.
Is a real leader. He sets everybody up at 6'1".
He's their leading assist man, averaging over 3 assists a game. Another strong take by Horn. Offensive rebound. And that's by Corey Dunning. Driving, dishing. Passing up the three is Horn. Scissor dribble, shot clock ticking down, under 7 now. Horn in a double team shot is rejected. That is Dixon. He leads the way with 41 blocks on the season.
Well, Southern is a very good team defense. They clog the middle. They like to go high, low. They utilize their bigs. I'm not so sure that Prairie View is going to be able, on a one-on-one situation, to break them down defensively.
Prairie View going inside, 2 paint touches, and that time it's Dixon drawing the foul for Southern. Kevin Johnson in his 3rd year as the head coach of this Southern squad.
I met Kevin Johnson a long time ago when I was his brother, wound up going to Syracuse on me when I was at Tulane, but a great basketball family. He's an excellent coach.
Yeah, his brother Dave was an All-American at Syracuse and a first-round draft pick.
Mike, don't tell me that. You're breaking my heart early. Come on now.
I thought that was good memory.
Well, not the ones I lose, but it's a great basketball family.
He's done a great job this season trying to cap it off with a historic trip to the tournament. Both these teams have been away from the big dance for a while. More on that in a moment. The Panthers trying to get something going again. Late clock situation and a driving two-hand slam by number 13. That's Corey Wells.
Corey Wells is another guy, highly skilled, good one-on-one player.
Probing the right side, stopping, dish out, and a turnover. That time a little bit too creative. Cam Emery threw it wide of the mark.
There you see the drive. The one thing that Prairie View has done, Mike, is create really good spacing. So therefore, their guys can get downhill and drive the basketball.
That's how you break that press. You should have went up, young man.
Panthers with the basketball, up by 3. Again, the highest scoring team in the SWAC all season long, averaging over 80 points per game. They're loaded with weapons, including One of the best scorers, that's number 2 in Blackhorn, who just gave it off. Shot clock down to 3. Inside the pivot, the fade, and a block, but a foul. So almost a second block for Dixon, but he got a little piece of the arm on the way down.
Wells at 6'7" has really good. He's a 4-man that has 3-man skills. So his ability to stretch the defense, to come out on the perimeter, put it on the floor, makes him very effective.
Corey Wells, a senior out of Murphy, Texas, averages 13.7 rebounds a game. He's a transfer out of Utah Valley.
You know, one of these things in this league, coaches understand earlier in the season, you got to go on the game on the road. You got to play some road games. So the records are a little misleading. Also, the chemistry that you have is a little misleading because you all wind up playing some money games and traveling and can't play the style that you ultimately want to play in the league.
You got to look there at Byron Smith. He is the elder statesman of the SWAC. He's in his 11th season. He won this tournament back in 2019. That's the last time the Panthers have gone dancing. A 5-point lead for his squad. There's a best look at the games thus far. A missed 3 that time by A.J. Barnes. And almost a save by the Jags, but instead it'll be Prairie View basketball. Coach, another interesting thing about these two teams, the Panthers play 5-6 guys a ton of minutes. Southern will rotate a bunch of different players, so it'll be a good war of attrition here at the end of this game.
It will, and I think the pace of the game will be dictated by that, and that's why you see Southern with the pressure right now, changing the defense, trying to work mentally.
Southern better start scoring
as well as physically. And
that's a 10-second call. A 10-second
they better start scoring.
So the trap pays off dividends right off the bat.
Shout out to Israel. He said Howard men and women on the MEAC.
And I would tell you, I was really impressed defensively with the way that they contain the basketball, the way they change their defenses and not break their momentum or their continuity.
Southern with the basketball, down by 5. Drive and dish up top. Into the hands of Duval. Missed it. Rebound and hacked in the act is A.J. Barnes, who's been active early. And
you got to wake your people up.
Because he's a 8.5
got one
rebound
turn
guy game that can really provide a spark for them. And he's also a hometown product out of Eagles Landing High School here in Atlanta.
Well, one of the keys to this game is the rebounding the basketball, and Prairie View is really concerned keeping Southern off the offensive glass. And if they can flex like they just did, it'll be a problem.
73% on the year is Barnes. So we talked about the difference in the way these guys attack it. That is the minutes played by the starters for Prairie View A&M. 3 guys over the century mark. Corey Dunning not far behind with 93. So they don't play a ton of guys. They ask their starters to log a lot of minutes.
But I tell you, this time of the year, guys are used to that. I know when I used to coach with a guy named Bobby Crimmins, he only believed in playing 6 guys. So, but those 6 were pretty good.
I was going to say, a lot of lottery picks out of those 6, that's for sure.
You know, but guys get used to playing the minutes and taking their blows and sharing the basketball.
Horn's been quiet, had that shot either altered or blocked. Here comes Southern in transition. Duval lays it up.
My goodness, young man.
Rebound. And then a kick basketball. It will be Panther basketball.
The ball's he's got to explode on that shot. He tried to broad jump instead of high jump. When you're in transition like that, you want to put that thing high on the glass and be able to finish and get an and one.
They call him PJ. PJ Duval, a senior 6'8", out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. I was talking to one of the reporters to our left that's covering this tournament, and he's out of Minneapolis. He said he's going to be stuck here till Tuesday. They were having record snowfall coming to the Minnesota area. So if you're going to be stuck somewhere, I mean, there's worse places than the ATL.
Without question.
Maybe catch a Hawks game. They're red hot right now. This arena, by the way.
Where the hell y'all get Manute Bowl cousin from?
The G League team, the Skyhawks, play. Technically,
that's
Manute
Bowl cousin.
Park Skyhawks. We are in walking distance from the airport. If you decide at halftime, coach, you want to leave me and take a flight out of here, it's a common occurrence.
No, I tell you, they've got 4 beautiful hotels that are right here. Now, I've had to be stuck in one of the hotels when the weather was bad.
Yeah,
so.
that's no fun. Nice job breaking the pressure that time. Great ball movement. Sets up the open three. Got it. From the corner. Hitting the triple is Tyrion Joseph, the 6'3 senior. He's out of Baton Rouge, which is where Southern, their campus, is located. DeBall trying to answer with a three.
Almost hit that shot.
Flying in for the rebound is Dante Horn, who's not just a great scorer, but for a guard averages nearly 5 boards a game. Losing the handle, getting back up is Williams. Williams probing. Williams look off and then tries to hit a running layup. Can't do it.
That's why Williams is so good in the half court. His physical size allows him to get into the
paint area. Shot, young man.
Sets up his teammates.
Horn in transition gets hammered, and 2 free throws upcoming for the leading scorer in this ballgame, Dante Horn. 20 and a half points per game. He'll be at the line when we come back.
DB, you are correct.
Championship game.
They missed an easy damn layup
here in Atlanta.
That is something serious, man. That people are missing those damn layups. So I don't know why. You miss a layup, but you can hit a 3-pointer. And you got the backboard to help you with the damn layup. Literally. Oh, man. Southern, you better wake up, man. Prairie start scoring, y'all in trouble. So, but this is how we got here. This is, it got to be the men's bracket. So, yeah. And here we are. Now, think about this. If Prairie wins this game, that means they would have won football and basketball SWAC champions. You ain't going to be able to tell them some bitches nothing. You know, they already, Prairie done already dusted off their 1954 championship ring, and then fans from 1970 have started to talk noise. Because I keep telling people, I have not seen a Prairie fan in the last 20 years until last year. And Prairie fans, y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all have not been around. I would find a Valley fan before I found a damn Prairie fan. And so, but now y'all up in the mix. So if they win football, basketball, I'm telling you now, you ain't gonna be able to hit the end of it. It's all good. All right, we back.
He's got a chance to make some history today, get to the tournament for the first time in 10 years. A chance at more history as the Lady Jags at 1 o'clock. They won the SWAC, so they're going dancing. And if the Southern men follow up with a win here tonight, they've got a chance to do something that's only happened a couple of times in SWAC history, where both the men and the women win their respective tournaments in the same season. Southern did it 10 years ago in 2016. Texas Southern did it in 2017. A lot of history on the line. This is a Southern program, and Coach, you know it very well. Going back to the legendary Ben Jobe, they have made 9 tournaments in their history, including
he dropped one in
1993. Southern took on Georgia Tech and knocked off the Yellow Jackets in the first round.
Ben Jobe, legendary coach. I took his position at Georgia Tech when he went on to Southern. And what an unbelievable coach. And I tell you what, if they can win in both men and women, they'll be second line in Baton Rouge tonight.
There's no doubt about that. Free throw up and in for Dante Horn. 7-point lead. Southern needs to get something going. They're 0 for 6 from the field. Mike Morgan, the coach, Perry Clark here in Atlanta. SWAC championship game. The winner goes to the big dance. The loser season is over.
As much as we talk about Prairie View offensively, Coach told me the key to the turnaround has been their defense. And Mike, they went from playing a solid man-to-man to a switching man-to-man, so they felt like they contained the ball better. They got more people involved, and they were able to shut people down defensively. And so far, it's worked so against Southern.
And late clock for Prairie View with 3, with 2. Baseline jumper Really from the right wing, misses. And here comes Southern. Southern's got to get something going. 0 for 7 right now from the field. Still only down 7. Strong take off the window and in. And there's the first field goal. A driving layup by Michael Jacobs. The Jacobs, the leading scorer at 17 points per game.
Well, I think Southern has to get out in transition. I think they're much more effective when they do that. You can utilize your weapons. You can go inside. You can hunt the threes.
Horn, drive and kick, baseline corner 3, air ball.
Right now, they really should push the ball.
Kind of walk it up the floor rather nonchalantly. Embry goes right side to Jones.
How good your fast break is really depends on your big guys and how fast they run the floor. If you got bigs that run the floor, you can have a good transition game.
Suffocating defense, driving right into a triple.
How the hell he didn't travel?
Foul. So Damari Jones dribbled right into the teeth of that Panthers zone and got the whistle.
I don't know how he didn't travel.
They're all about the same size, and Mike, they're all physical, so they're strong enough that even when they switch, you're not going to back anybody down or you're not going to bully anybody on the glass.
What?
Jones is 68% free throw shooter, the lefty. Back turns the first.
They need to
You know, the tendency in games like this is to think you got to do something other than what you've been doing or be somebody other than what you are, and it's really the opposite. You just need to come in and play what has gotten you here, and that's the challenge both of these two coaches have with their teams today.
Jones out of Bessemer, Alabama. That hometown rings a bell. One Bo Jackson hails from that same town.
He wasn't too bad.
He was okay. He was known for football and baseball. I bet he could play some hoops too.
Oh, good steal.
A steal and a bucket for Jones. Jones, a one-man wrecking crew, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. Here's Williams floating outside left up top to Dunning. Dunning, their best rim protector, not known for a whole lot of offense. Pump foul called on Southern with 11 on the shot clock.
Whenever you're kind of struggling offensively, defense is what you need to do. There you get a steal, get an easy basket. It energizes you and kind of gets you going.
That will not be the last time you and I say steal for Southern. They averaged 9.5 steals a game. That's the 7th highest total in all of college basketball. They are very active in the passing lanes.
And a lot of that comes to the fact that they change their defenses and give different looks.
Deep three, left wing.
Oh, that was pretty.
The bottom of the net for Joseph.
Pretty shot,
Joseph got hurt in a part of the season. He's just starting to come back. When I talked to Coach this morning, they say he brings a lot of energy. He has not brought his scoring punch back yet, but they were hoping to get it tonight.
Give me the old, give me the old.
He's showing that he's ready to step up.
Abdul Gowad, the Egyptian, had it blocked inside. Here come the Panthers up 5 and looking to extend it. Joseph calling for a post. He wants his man to get down there. Finally, Wells does. Wells bellied up. Wells forces it.
Good defense, better offense.
That was a tough shot. They kind of gave it to Wells, and everybody got popcorn and some sodas and watched him.
Wells was determined to shoot it no matter what. It looked like a great offering, but it does go down. 12 minutes to go first half. Prairie is led throughout. And now another turnover. Here come the Panthers in transition. Joseph gets it to go.
Get a T.O., baby.
Off the defense. That's the way Prairie View has been living the last month.
I told you. You had to get a T.O., baby.
Joseph on the business end of the fast break. It's a 9-point lead for the Panthers.
And I tell you, when games like this, what you want is your defense to step up and give you some easy opportunities. And that's what Prairie View has done. They use their defense to turn their defense into offense, and that's why they've got control of this game right now.
Hey, I can tell you this much, man. Southern, you better wake your ass up. Crook, holla at your boys, man. Hey, it's boy. Yeah, y'all might want to hold Crook hand. Don't worry, when they start getting their ass whooped, Crook gonna get up out of here. Nah, man. Hey, Prairie View used the same type of energy when they played Bethune-Cookman, and they came out and they shocked the hell out of Bethune because the score was pretty much tied at halftime. But in the second half, Prairie View, whatever his number, I forgot the young man's name, but that dude, he started tearing them up. But it's all good though. There's a lot of game left, man. You had the game close, but you shooting horribly, man. I think you 1 or 2 for 8 from the field. Southern is. So Southern, you got to get your magic back, man. No, don't have me call down on Plank Road to send y'all some them 2 for 99-cent hot dogs, some flaming hot Cheetos and a pickle and a Four Loko. That's what they eat down there on Plank Road. It's all good though, man. We're gonna have a good time tonight, man, and hopefully we can crown the champion without any bull crap going on. So. All right, here we go. We back.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought. Let's build a retirement and benefits plan that works for your team. Energetic crowd here in Atlanta. A trip to the NCAA tournament on the line for the number 8 seed.
You know what I'm talking about. The flaming hot Cheetos, the pickle,
2.99
hot dogs, and a Four
Prairie
Loko.
is a team that. The reason they're the number 8 seed, it took them a while to get everything going, Coach, but once it all clicked, all of a sudden Prairie View became one of the hottest teams in this league.
Without question. A lot of that might have to do the early scheduling and who you have to play and playing on the road and trying to get your chemistry and everything down, and it's tough.
Tough shot and an and one for Michael Jacobs, and you can
You need
bet
a
your
devil.
bottom dollar
You definitely need a
Southern
devil.
is going to pull off the win here tonight. Number 10 in white is going to have to make a lot of plays just like that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can win. You can win by how you play defense, how you play offense, or you can just
That
have
was
a
a tough
stud
shot.
and say,
That's
big
on Sports
fella,
Center.
they're gonna get on your back and they're gonna ride you. And I think that's what Coach did at timeout with Jacobs. He said, it's your time right now. We need you.
He is out of the Beecher High School, which is about 20 miles or so northwest of here. And as you know, that is a factory great basketball talent.
It has been, and he does. Jacobs does such a great job offensively because of the fact that he is very good off the dribble, and his skill set is really good.
6-point game, 11 and change to go. Rise and fire 3.
Ball.
Offensive rebound done. That's why he's out there. Final ticks away. He got it off in time.
Oh!
And splashes it home. Lance Williams with
No
the
good.
triple. He doesn't shoot a ton of them, but he's 41% on the season.
Yeah,
No
I talked
good.
about Williams earlier as far as being the point guard. He's catch, shoot, but he's such a leader and a stabilizing force for this Prairie View
No
team.
good. The ball's still in his hand.
Whenever you have a run like this, there's a lot of different subtle reasons why that happens. Williams settles them down defensively. He makes sure they get good shots in Prairie View. He distributes
like
the
the ball's
basketball.
still in his
It
hand.
may not all show in his numbers, but he definitely is the leader out there on the floor.
They're reviewing to make sure he got that shot off in time, and our referee crew of Sean Seals, Damian Richards, Sidney Cohen now confirm it is a made basket. Certainly looked like he
I don't
just
know about that.
from our vantage point. Sure enough, he did.
Anyway,
now swells to
the beat
9
goes on.
minutes to go. This Panther team, as we highlighted at the top, the number 1 scoring team. They're also the number 1 3-point shooting team in conference play, so they can beat you in a number of ways. Ball comes left wing. Rocker step, rise and fire. Baseline jumper, and almost an and one for Joe Manning. Joe Manning will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
Joe Manning is a 6'2" shooter. He's really effective in transition.
Joe Manning with 2.
Manning, one of the many players from the state of Louisiana on this Southern roster, which hails from Baton Rouge. We'll cap off Champ Week tomorrow. How about what's going on right now in Nashville? 2 more games, including the championship game. Maybe not the matchup everybody expected, as Vanderbilt smoked Florida today. So they will take on Arkansas. A couple of top seeds went down there. And then also you've got the American going on. That'll be between South Florida and Wichita State. That'll be the final automatic tourney bid that will be taking place. Again, that's tomorrow on ESPN and the ESPN app.
How about John Calipari? He's just sneaky good. You know, he gets out of the headline. He's slowly, everybody talked about Florida. Everybody talked about Kentucky. And my man just keeps right on trucking, doesn't he?
Well, he has Darius Acuff. And for those that have not seen Darius Acuff, you want to talk about one of the most exciting players that will be in the big dance. He is the guy.
Well, and that's one of the things that I think John is underrated with. He lets his stars be stars. He puts them in the best position to be successful.
As someone who calls a lot of SEC games, I haven't seen a more exciting player in the country. We're having a little issue here.
I mean, all they're trying to do is get the line. And, you know, and everybody has their space. Let them get their space. It's not going to mean anything special.
Let's not make this more complicated.
Yeah.
It has to be just a simple stack on an inbounds. Here we go. Back to basketball. 5 on the shot clock. A fade and fire off the mark and flying in for the rebound. That's Jones. Jones averages 6.5 rebounds a game, tied for the team lead. Left elbow jumper off the mark. Tapped around and right in.
Mid-range jump shot, man.
Those are the shots, though, Southern's going to have to make those mid-range shots.
Williams, the savvy veteran point guard, hanging acrobatic layup, and it's 22-13.
Again, Williams does all the little things with this Prairie.
Man, I
Coach
kill him.
Green, right?
That's it.
Oh,
Great block. Corey
Oh,
Wells.
give me those, give me those, give me those.
Here comes Horn, and a better block on the other.
give me those, give me those, give me those, give me those.
Wow. Back-to-back highlight rejections. First by Prairie View and then by Southern.
This game means an awful lot to these kids. This is like
me those,
a
give me those,
lifelong
give me those,
dream
give me those.
to be able to get to go to the NCAA tournament.
Any block you can do, I can do better. Joe Manning, top floor on that rejection.
But that's why, Mike, you got to put it above the rim. You got to put it high on the glass.
No goaltender either. He got it. Then he
Give me those, give me those, give me those.
Warren directing traffic. Panthers have led throughout this first half. A 9-point game, and then a bump foul up top by Hardy. An easy call for the officiating crew, and that'll be team foul number 5 on Southern.
I think offensively, Southern has to start running some action. So far, offensively, what they're doing is a lot of isolation off the bounce. I think they've got to run some pin downs to get more ball screens and get the defense moving and stop trying to attack too quickly.
Heat check by Horn, back iron, and now Southern on the attack, leading the way and getting it is Brandon Hardy. He was leaking out beyond the pack and lays it in to make it a 7-point game. You know, it's funny, Coach. We talked to the top. These are the top 2 scoring teams. I wonder if some of those nerves are causing a little bit more lower scoring half.
Well, yeah, the tendency, like I was saying earlier, is think you got to be something other than what got you here. And you really got to settle into the game and get back to your habits and your practice, the things that you practice.
Mitchell creating space but missed the 3. Rebound off by Terrence Dixon. Southern just hanging around. They have been ice cold from the field, just 24%.
See, you don't see any action. You see no ball screens. You don't see, a lot of standing.
Creeping inside, carving out space, but misfiring is Jones. Jones got caught too deep under the rim, and then slam, save, streaking down the right
must be
side.
Jam, don't shake like that.
200 pounds coming right at you.
And Prairie View has lived off their defense in their transition. Prairie View is too physically strong, and they move move their feet too well just to be beaten off the bounce. You got to go inside out. You got to change directions with the ball.
Again inside, and this time slithering in is Damari Jones. Southern has been attacking the paint on Prairie View all night long. It's really the only place they've been able to get any buckets going. Not a single three so far hit by the Jags. Acrobatic, absorbing the contact and taking it home is Corey Dunning.
See how strong the Prairie View players are? They can take the physical contact. That's been their strength. They're interchangeable parts. They can switch, and they're all really good athletes.
Here's that standing you were talking about, Coach. Just seemed a little discombobulated on the offensive end of the Jags. Oh, I think that
he thought it was a whistle.
Yeah, he thought there was a whistle and just stopped playing. Mitchell then draws the foul on the other end. That's got to drive.
I thought he was going to throw that alley-oop for a minute.
Johnson's going to let Michael Jacobs hear about it.
When you get this time of the season, the thing that gets you here is your defense, and you need your defense to really trigger everything that you do.
It is.
You see a great defensive stop, transition, and
that must be Jay. The jelly don't shake like that. Anyway, my bad. Somebody trying to call here playing on my damn phone. Damn scammers. Anyway, man, hey, Southern, you better wake up. You better wake up. I ain't playing. Man, because that was a block party, then turned to a jam party. So, anyway, man. But hey, a lot of basketball left to be played. You got to shoot better. One of the commentators said that you're shooting 24% from the field right now. You ain't going to be able to do a damn thing with shooting 24%. I'm telling you now, you ain't. I'm telling you now. So get yourself together. You got to get back in transition. Also, because a couple of 2-on-1s that Prairie View is messed up. They're going to run y'all up out of this thing like the 1990 UNLV running Rebels. If you don't pay attention. It's all good, though, man. Hey. Okay, I think we should be coming back. Come on, man. We go with this shit. What the? Okay. Here we go.
In the second round, he goes for 26. In the quarterfinals, he goes for 30. In the semis, he goes for 25. So far off.
Playing number 13. And if you don't sit down somewhere, crook.
Man is done. The senior out of Memphis, Tennessee, leads the team in scoring, leads the team in free throw percentage, leads the team in steals, leads the team in field goals, and second on the team in rebounding. He's a guy that simply does it all for the Panthers.
He's the guy.
Man, you take your Taliban ass on somewhere playing on my damn phone. I hope your mama died. Don't play on my phone, you ignorant bastard. You understand that? That's what I thought. I apologize, y'all. That's somebody spamming my phone.
Now here's Prairie View, the number 8 seed, and playing the additional game, trying to make some history as well, as their path has not been an easy one. We talked about how they're peaking at the right time, and they've certainly displayed that here in the first half. All right, what do you want to see Southern do differently on offense here? Because they've struggled.
Pass and cut, and not just throw the ball in and play isolation basketball. Right. I think they need more movement get more people involved because they have capable scorers. They've got guys that can go into low post and get double team.
One of them people,
I think they just got to move the basketball, run some action.
Had to cuss they behind out. He hung up, or probably Al Qaeda playing on my phone.
It's the voice of Perry Clark, longtime head coach who's been in a few games of this magnitude, win and get into the NCAA tournament. 5 on the timer, deep 3 on the way, and buried by who else? Dante Horn.
You know, and Mike, it's different. The Horn's a stud, all right? I mean, he can be that guy, and he can step up, and he can go 5-6 minutes and carry you. I don't think Southern has a guy like that, so they need everybody to be able to contribute, and that's why you got to share the basketball and get everybody involved. That was great action, and they just didn't finish, but that's the type of action that they've got to do.
That's Dixon on the missed layup. And here's Prairie View on a 7-0 run. Horn in takeover mode. They have that guy. Here he is again, feeling it. That time a little bit of a force, but he gets it back. Sets up an open shooter on the wing. 3 ball is missed, and a tough rebound in traffic by Brandon Hardy. Ambery into the game for the Jags. Number 3.
Yeah, I got you, Jake. Yeah, I feel you.
Paint touch, throws it up. That's just a tough
that's the second time them folks, they be playing on my phone.
There, coach, you really threw it at the rim.
Telling me I done won some sweepstakes or something.
To do it off of some isolation. And
I bet you won't call me again talking about this sweepstakes.
Which means that you make the defense have to live in gaps. And if they help, you can kick it to the next guy. If they don't, you can get to the rim. And so far, Prairie View has not had to help because they've been able to contain the basketball.
Jacobs, the guy that has led this team throughout this postseason, pulls up and missed it, tapped out of bounds. And it will remain Southern basketball. You see the starters so far tonight for Southern. They have been uber quiet. The bench has led the way. And again, they have the deeper bench. That's the advantage that they have. Now the overrule, it will be Panther basketball. But one way or another, we keep saying it, Coach, and it certainly bears true for this Jaguar squad. If they're going to win this game, Michael Jacobs has to be a huge factor. Wells, a lot of dribbling now, puts it on the deck, goes ahead, and then draws an offensive foul. So Wells was just on a stationary dribble, then put it in second gear and commits the offensive foul.
If I'm Southern right now, I'm trying to put my foot on the gas and close this half out. We haven't played as well as we would like. We haven't been able to score. But if we can get this lead cut down and finish these last 4 minutes and 27 seconds with a flourish, then it puts us in a great position coming into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, as much as the score is not where you want it to be if you're Southern, you're shooting 26%. This could easily be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Jacobs brings it into front court, leaves it off for McGee. Back to Jacobs on the wing. Around the ball screen. And again, more stagnation by this Jags offense.
The switching by Prairie
Y'all can make Crook crash out.
Created the
I see all y'all talking noise about Southern. Crook, don't crash out, man.
Shot clock down to 5, driving, kicking, and throwing.
This is getting ugly.
That was just a bad possession all around if you're Southern.
It's getting ugly, man.
Visible on the face of Cam Ambery.
I will tell you, Mike, offensively is hard when a team is switching everything because you don't have the matchups a lot of times that you're looking at, and especially when they're all the same side, and it's really throwing off the Southern offense.
Under 4 here in the first half. Panthers have led throughout, trying to tack onto the lead here with a Wells rise and fire.
Uh-oh. Whoa, boy.
The confidence right now that Prairie View is playing at. One of the things I always look at is the pace of the game. And the pace of the game is, are you recognizing what's going on the floor?
Man.
And you can fix and affect it. And right now, Prairie View's pace is tremendous.
A.J. Barnes, another Atlanta product, gets the lay-in to make it 34-19.
Man.
Closing in on the 3-minute mark of half number 1. SWAC championship game here in Atlanta. Winner goes to the NCAA tournament. And a chance for Southern in transition. Here comes Jags full throttle and off balance, falling to the deck as Michael Jacobs somehow gets it to go.
You called his number earlier. You said he needed to step up.
Yes,
He heard you.
He heard me. I don't know if that's the play I designed for him. He fall down layup, but he hits it anyway. And then a great response on the other end. That is Lance Williams. Now the pace has picked up in this game. A quick shot by Jacobs, can't hit it.
Oof.
Under 2.5 to go. A 15-point lead for Prairie View. Number 8 seed in this SWAC tournament. Bleeding some clock. Lance Williams, hailing from the same city that the campus of Southern resides, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Williams sets up the mid-range jumper from the left elbow.
He is so tough. I talked earlier about his leadership and why he's the heartbeat of this team. He controls everything. He's not their leading scorer, but he's the guy that stirs the coffee.
And a foul on the Panthers. Minute 51 to go. Prairie View up by 17.
All I can tell you is this, man. Somebody called 911. Shit. Southern, you get that. Hey, it is a second half. That's what you got to stop the scoring and get to the second half. You got to stop the scoring and get to the second half and regroup. Because right now, I wonder what analytics is saying now. Do something, Southern. Because I'm telling you, y'all think I'm joking. Y'all are not going to hear the end of Prairie View saying that we won football and we won basketball. So, trust me. I'm telling you now. Now, granted, Prairie View probably don't even know they have a basketball team, but they're going to just sit there and see that they won. They didn't block me off all their damn sites. It ain't my fault y'all blew a 21-point lead, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But right now, they cooking with Crisco. So, but we'll see. It's 2 halves to every basketball. You never know. Southern might come out and go on a 10-0 run. I mean, wishful thinking, but But right now, Prairie View is shooting pretty decent from the 3-point line. Once these young kids start hitting those 3-pointers, man, it turns into a different thing. So, just don't blame me. I'm just the media guy. That like to cuss out spammers. I bet you them spammers won't call my phone again. Look, Ahmed over there playing, talking about I didn't want a sweepstakes or I didn't want a trip or a cruise. Man, if y'all don't get off my damn phone playing, that's why I don't care to have a damn telephone. They want to play all day on the phone. Who prank call somebody at 7 o'clock at night on a Saturday talking about you want a cruise? Man, people need, man. But hey, I guess they think that I'm old, that I'll fall for it. I bet you that little Taliban joker won't call there again. Probably that little Chinese man that was in my live last year. You never know. All right, should be back game time. Come on, man. No, another damn commercial. I don't know who it was that was playing on my phone. I told that woman to put that block thing on him. Okay, we back.
Blowing out Florida today, takes on Arkansas, and then We'll also have the American Championship game following that one between South Florida and Wichita State. You see that bracket. I don't think many people had that on the bingo card, Coach. The number 1 seed, Florida Gators, who seemingly haven't lost a game in about 2.5 months. They get blown out. Arkansas, meanwhile, knocks off Ole Miss. Can't say enough about the job Chris Beard did to even get that far as a 15 seed.
Unbelievable. They're going to have his picture in Hall's Chop House and every Chop House
Hey,
in
halftime, I
the
will
state
drop the
of
link.
South Carolina. But
Yep.
what a great job Chris did.
I mean,
And what a good guy.
a great guy, great coach who's won wherever he's been and having
What's
a
going on,
few of his
Robert
games
Carr?
this year. He just kept reminding me, Mike, I've never had a losing season in my life. We will be back next year. Well, they were almost
He
back
loves the
this
other
year
way.
because they were a win in that game in overtime against Arkansas. They would have been 1 win away from the NCAA tournament as a 15 seed. Never have we seen a run by a team like that in the SEC seeded that low.
You know, it's been a great basketball season. I mean, a lot of highlights, a lot of special players, a lot of special plays, and it all comes down to this weekend and what goes on next week for these kids to be able to have a chance to reach their dreams.
It's such a great time of year. The SWAC has had some memorable moments in the NCAA tournament. I referenced that Southern win against Georgia Tech in '93. As recently as 2012, Norfolk State upset number 2 seed Missouri. And who can forget Fang Mitchell and Coppin State in '97 knocking off number 2 seed South Carolina. Great drive and take that time by Michael Jacobs.
Well, people don't know Ben Joe recruited Bobby Crimmins, so when Southern had to win, I mean, it hurt Bobby to lose the game, but he really admired Ben and the job Southern did.
A little bit of life here, Coach, displayed by Southern as we get ready to close out this first half. And now a turnover. Numbers for the Jags if they can get it in high gear.
Come on, Southern.
Never really develops.
Can't get
Instead,
right.
they have to set it up in the half court. Jacobs sets up the play. Southern has been stagnant in the half court for much of this first half. Jacobs, kick out pass, sets up Barnes on a 3, and Barnes rattles it home, and it's a 10-point game.
10-point game.
The 3 ball has a way of bringing you back quickly, and you can get some good looks at that. Right now, Southern needs to lock in defensively.
A 7-0 run by the Jags in
There you
about
go.
90 seconds of action. Just what the doctor ordered if you're Southern. Shot clock is off. Horn setting it up, and he buries. Late clock triple, and that's how the half will end.
That's what your stunt is supposed to do for you. When the offense breaks down, go get me a bucket, son.
Well, there it is. We at halftime, man. Make mine a chronic because I want to get fucked up. Look at that. 1-on-1. Ain't that bad, man. Ain't that bad at all. We're at halftime. What's good, folks? I'm going to drop the link, man. And we're going to sit there and y'all want to say something. You got something to say? You're more than welcome. Come up and speak your piece. Man, wake them folks up over there. I told y'all, Crook, I told y'all, Crook, do not be posting. Don't say nothing. When his team start losing, y'all, Crook, EA, them two, man, them some characters there, man. I'm telling you, man. When them teams ain't winning, they go hiding. Or Crook probably running down Plain Road right now and going to get him a Four Loco or a hot dog or 2 hot dogs for 99 cents. Oh man. Crook say, hell with y'all. Look, he'll be back to cuss everybody out in a minute. But hey, right now, Prairie, they running hard, man. They running hard. They are running hard. But hey, it's 2 halves. It's 2 halves to a game. You got to apply that pressure. I mean, Southern had a little life. they ended the half on a 7-3 run, which got them a little bit closer, but you just got to keep on going. The link is dropped, so man, y'all know Crook is not coming up in here. So oh, there he is. I don't talk basketball like that. Man. this what man, this dude here, man, you just talk basketball. Last game, what you say? SWAC. Southern always winning a championship or something. Some acronym y'all got down there. Talking about Southern wins another championship or something. Now you don't talk basketball. Man, Crook, you something serious, bro. He had to say something. They over there getting their ass whooped. It's all good, Crook. But the link is dropped, man. Anybody want to come up, say their piece? Y'all more than welcome. Hey, win or lose, the link will be dropped. Especially you Prairie View fans that's up in here. I ain't seen y'all in a long time. Welcome back. And Prairie View, just to let y'all know, I will be at that damn barn y'all got down there in Houston or Hempstead or whatever the hell it is. I will be down there for the Labor Day Classic. I will be at that. I named y'all stadium the barn because you know y'all got that big open area out there. It look like a damn barn. I will be at the barn for that game. I go every year to the Labor Day Classic. Yes, I do call y'all the barn. But y'all got a nice stadium. But, you know, everything else around there look like a barn. Chinese off LSU campus. What the hell you talking about? Uh-oh. There you go. Oh, there it is. There you go. Man, that dude, EA told Crook last night, he said Crook had a finger wave. Oh, man. Man, I damn near choked last night laughing at them too, man. Oh, man. That's too funny. Say that man had a finger wave. Man, I said, no way possible. No, sir. He's at Tony's on Plank Road. Crook, that's where you went. You went to Tony's on Plank Road. No. Crook, you be hanging out at Tony's on Plank Road. No, Crook. Damn, Crook, you got it bad, boy. Crook, you down bad. You going over there. Hell no. Man, Crook, now I know why you crazy. You go. Man, that's something serious there, man. Oh, man. That's too funny. Now, Crook, I know what's going on with you now, man. You hanging out at Tony's, boy. Ooh. If y'all ever been to Baton Rouge and you go to Plank Road one time, you're going to realize why I make fun of it. So, it's all good. Man, that was funny. Don't worry about it. Crook will be okay. It's all right, though. But, yeah, the link is dropped, man. So, if y'all want to come up, say something. Because halftime, them folks over there playing. I live downtown. You live, Crook, let me find out you mess around over there on the SSB, the south side of Baton Rouge. That's where you be hanging out at? Uh-huh. Think I don't know about them places, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. On the north, if you hang out on the north side, you a gangster in Baton Rouge. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's hey, I know way too much about them areas. Yeah, that north side, them the gangsters around there now. Yeah. Crook, you don't hang around there. Quit acting like that now, Crook. But it's all good though, man. But hey, in other news and notes, man, I'm starting to get a little rumors about the spring games. I'm starting to get like some folks are gonna be doing like their own personal live streams and stuff that they said they want to hook up with me. So we might be able to get to watch some football games or spring games. Don't count on it just yet, but it's like, hey, yeah, I'll be there doing this, that, and the third, and I'll hook it up with you. So we'll find out. And I think something else, man, that was SWAC, man, that I wanted to say about some streaming or something like that. Oh, yeah, but still, if you what is it? Texas Southern, regardless of SWAC TV, Texas Southern show all their softball and baseball games. SWAC TV does show a lot of other games and stuff. But like I told them, man, it ain't no fun, man, unless folks interacting with you, man. You know, so. But hey, I don't make the rules around there. So. But that is what it is. That damn crook, man. That's okay. And with the new coaches, all the new coaches not all the new coaches, I should say with the sophomore coaches that we have at SWAC in the SWAC with football, which coach is under the most pressure in the SWAC right now? I'm gonna tell you this: he's not a sophomore coach. I think this is third year. But Alcorn, your head football coach, you are under pressure. You started off your first two seasons like 0-5 and stuff like that. Or 0-3 or 0-4. And like you only can beat like Valley and some other little UAPB. So I'm saying it right now. When it comes to football, the coach at Alcorn, if you start off another 0-5 or 0-3, you in some trouble. You in some trouble. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If FAMU loses to Valley for 3 years in a row, get y'all ass out the SWAC. I ain't playing. I'm telling you now. If FAMU loses to Valley 3 years in a row, I'm starting a petition to get y'all ass out the SWAC right now. I'm going to draw it up. I'm going to go get it notarized, and I'm going to take it straight to the commissioner and say they got to go. And I'm not going to sit there and no. And so, but that's my biggest two things in the SWAC right now. And so, nobody want to see Texas Southern. Man, Texas Southern, they all right. Crook, you talking noise because y'all got the little celebrity head coach. Is your celebrity head coach going to be able to beat Jackson State this year? I'm just saying. The last time y'all beat damn Jackson State, damn Obama was in office or something like that. Y'all get y'all shit together in football. There you go. There you go right there. There you go. Something got to shake. Has Valley ever beat anybody 3 years in a row in the last 20 years? Think about that. Has Valley ever beat a SWAC opponent 3 times in a row in the last 20 years? They already made history with beating FAMU. It's only 2 teams that beat FAMU back to back. That's Jackson State and Valley. So we gonna find out. Because before you know it, it's going to be SWAC MEAC Challenge, August 29th. Yeah, I know Prairie View. I'm not talking about they losing streak, but I'm saying has Valley. I probably said it wrong, but I said has Valley. Okay. You saying they defeated Prairie View back to back. Oh, okay. No, did they play Prairie View? Well, probably did it. Yeah, man. You can't tell Prairie View nothing now. Yeah. That's not it. Yeah. Yeah, Prairie View, man. Yeah, I remember that, man. But I will be down there at that game though for Prairie View, Texas Southern in Prairie View. Well, I call it the barn. Maybe that's why them people don't like me. But Prairie View has a nice campus, nice stadium. It just remind me of a damn barn though. Country ass people, man. Good food though. Good tailgating. Nice RV section out there. Very nice. So, but they'll be all right though. Yeah, but I guarantee you, you need to look at that Alcorn head coach. I'm telling you, the curse of Fred is real. I'm just saying. And shout out to my Tougaloo Bulldogs. We took one on the chin today in our NAIA tournament. We lost to LSU Shreveport by a few points. So our basketball season is over. Now it's back to the books. I was a little disappointed, but I ain't gonna be mad. And so, and I don't want to hear no shit. God damn it. They should have been in the classroom anyway. Selection Sunday. Once I figure out how to do that thing, like my partner told me, man, just turn on my damn TV, my phone and audio, and let folks hear it. But I want the bracket to pop up as it is. So we'll find out. I'm trying to see if whatever time. We just had another mass shooting in the United States. Gunman kills 2 near Players Championship, flees across PGA Tour property before stealing a BMW. Boy, hey, y'all watch yourselves out there. You know it's crazy when them folks out there killing people at the PGA Tours and shit. I play golf in my backyard. So let's see what's going on. Man, halftime shouldn't be this damn long. Okay.
The offense as I make up a word.
5 passes before we get a shot. Let's move the basketball. Let's get
everybody
in touch. But Prairie View comes out in the zone, figuring that they talked about that at halftime to give them a different.
Yeah, it's at the PGA.
How do you attack it?
The PGA Tour event. It was
get people to cut.
This is one guy that can break the zone, drive and kick.
I want to see what city they was in.
Already sets up Jacobs. Good look, just missed it off.
The Players Champions.
The first possession is an empty one for the Jags.
St. Johns County Sheriff.
Defensive play by Prairie View coming out showing the 1-3-1 right off.
I'll read it to you when the next commercial break.
Prairie View led by head coach Byron Smith in his 11th season now. The former star in the hardwood for the Houston Cougars. He was a all-conference selection back in 1989, 1990, all Southwest Conference back in the day. has worked his way up the coaching ranks. As I mentioned at the top, he's the elder statesman of the SWAC. 11 years, leads all coaches in this conference.
And most people associate him with Houston, but he's actually from Bossier City, Louisiana, and has really roots there. He wanted me to make sure I told his family back there hello because they've been following him. But what a career he's had and what a great job he's done this year.
Trying to cap it off with what would be his second trip to the NCAA tournament, and that'll help. A triple by Wells, who continues his hot scoring night. He leads all scores with 14 points.
Did we just show him at the top?
We did.
I'm telling you. Well, the guys in the truck are right on it today now.
We call that clairvoyance. He knew that was going to be a story not only in the first half, but at the start of the second as well. Jags need to find a story if they're going to have a shot at this game. They've just been outplayed from the opening tip. Got an illegal screen or a hold. It's going to be on the Jags.
There you see the drive, the spacing, getting your feet set. That's sharing the basketball, and that's what I'm talking about, getting everybody involved.
We go back to Corey Wells. Not only the great game here, but the tournament. He's 8 for 16 from behind the arc. Corey Wells shooting 50%
Hey, Southern,
downtown.
y'all got to do something different, man.
Shooting percentage is predicated off the quality of shot that you get. And I think that the Prairie team has done a great job getting guys open look. There's Williams with an open look, and he knocks it down.
It's raining threes right now for the Panthers. First it came from Wells. That is from Lance Williams, and a much-needed timeout called by Southern and their head coach, Kevin Johnson.
Damn, the game just started. They already calling timeout.
7-28 with 18 minutes.
Man, Crook, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is getting ugly real fast. You come out the second half, man, you haven't even played 2 minutes and you need a timeout. Well, Prairie say they going dancing. Boy, you ain't gonna be, I'm telling you, you are not gonna be able to tell them folks nothing. Ain't that something? Well, get ready for softball. I can tell you this much. I hope they shoot this well during the tournament. NCAA tournament had like they shooting tonight. So we've had some good success in the first four in Dayton, because I think Dayton is the spot where they have the first four. So we've had Grambling win the first 4 game, and then Alabama State win the first 4 game. So hopefully Prairie can continue. If they can hold on to this victory here, they can continue that. And my take about that first 4, I don't think no tournament champion should have to play in the first 4 games. I mean, if that's the case, make all tournament champions have to play in there. I just don't think that's right. I win my tournament and then I still got to play to get in there. And so that's just my opinion only. I don't care if you have to seek them as a 15 or a 14 seed, but come on, man. You win your tournament champion and you got to actually still play to get in the field of 64.
Trying to pull off a shocker here in Atlanta for the SWAC championship, and they've been led by that dynamic duo, Williams and Wells. Look at this. They combined for 26 points in this game. Southern, the entire team, and they played 10 guys, just 28 points. That's a
versus everybody.
Southern, and when you have to burn a timeout as a coach 2 minutes after your halftime message, that's a bigger problem.
Yeah, I guess my halftime speech, either they didn't listen to it or it didn't really work. But
9 for 27.
I think right now, if I'm Southern,
Hey,
We've got to get back to playing basketball, not worry about the score, share the basketball. We need to defend and come up with some stops, but I got to offensively get some flow into this game.
Southern
so
is
we
9
can
for
get a lot of
27.
guys involved. They're still trying to space and drive, and that
Damn, Crook, you go out there and do
To
that.
be more of this guy, Jacobs.
9 for 27.
Barnes.
9 30.
Jump hook shot is good. Lucky shot by A.J. Barnes. Now making a 17-point game, but they can't exchange baskets here. Need to find some stops. One thing Southern does, I mentioned at the top, one of the top steals teams, they will turn you over, but Prairie View has been poised on offense. They've only turned it over 4 times the whole game.
And that's because Williams has the ball in his hands most of the time, and he's a really good point guard.
Would you call him the engine, right?
That's it.
The engine is running on some good fuel in this game. And there he is, tight-roping the baseline and saving it from going out of bounds. Lance Williams, a senior out of Baton Rouge. Averages 10 points. He's their top assist guy. Just controls the game for the Panthers.
They've had some pretty good basketball players come out of Baton Rouge, let me tell you.
Most of them go to LSU. And
You didn't have to say, Mike, you hit me with daggers, man. Holy cow. I was going to buy dinner tonight. Oh, you're killing
take
me,
it all
man.
back.
You're killing
Some
me.
went to Tulane when you were there, right? Oh, it's tough to out-recruit LSU. It's right in the backyard of the Bayou Bengals.
Let me tell you something. LSU is tough to recruit against any place in the state of Louisiana. They grow up purple and gold now.
That's a great quick hands on display by Jacobs. Leads the team in steals, leads the team in points, and maybe that'll provide a much-needed spark.
Well, you have to do it with some defensive stops, and you got to lock in and just be prepared to play defense for the whole possession.
Plenty of time. You're down 15. You haven't played good basketball yet. Horn between the rings. Pounded by Hardy. Horn going to have to force it. Just throws it up and banks it home. A horse shot by Horn.
But see, that's what I'm telling you. Horn's the problem because he can make a bad shot look like a good shot.
Yeah, that was a desperation shot. One-hand runner off the glass. Dante Horn continues to have a tournament to remember. Under 10 to shoot, and a block foul will go against the Panthers, and that'll bring us to a media timeout with 15:42 to go.
Under 15.
This is first.
There, you see Horn right there, putting the ball down. So one thing he does is he keeps his eye on the basket, so he knows what he's shooting at.
Presented by
In the backyard, you put a letter on your opponent. That's H in a game of horse. Right now,
Hey, man. I ain't saying that it's over because you never know what can happen. But Southern, you don't have no answers, man. Your shooting is, hey, you're shooting. Man. Your shooting is just bad right now. Bad. You're dirty. Yep. I don't know what to say. Can Southern come back? That's the only thing I can say. Can SU come back? It ain't looking good. Well, I can tell you this much. I'm going to sleep good tonight. But, you know, Southern, they'll sit there and brag on their women's team like, you know, they won the World Series or something. And they'll tell you, oh, we ain't worried about the men. And so at least we made it there. That's that type of Southern stuff. They'll be all right. Tell them, Crook, as long as y'all got Plank Road, y'all okay. Okay, All right, the women's tournament. I just got that. The women's tournament starts March 18th. So that's 4 days from now. The women's tournament will start. So we'll get to find out where Southern women will play shortly. So 4 days, the Southern ladies will be playing. So, and the men should start the day after the 19th. Yeah, because I'll be in Vegas for my Operation Iraqi Freedom reunion. Yeah, on the 19th. Yeah, should start on the 19th. It's all good. Game should be back. What the hell, man? ESPN got too many damn commercials. All of them too many commercials. Oh, okay. We back.
Your ticket. It's a one-bid league. The SWAC is, and Prairie View's only made it twice before. But they've got a chance to do something that's even more historic, and that no team from the SWAC has ever won it playing 4 games in the tournament. There's only been one time where a number 8 seed has won it. This would be the first time a team has gone in the SWAC field and had to play 4 games in 4 days and win it. So the journey, as you see, Texas Southern won it as an 8. They only had to play 3. Everybody else has lost when they had to play as a number 8 seed. But the journey is so interesting for this Panther squad, Coach, because at one point they lost 7 of 8 games. They hit a skid between January 17th and February 14th. Nothing was going right. And now all of a sudden they figured it out. They turned it around. They've won 8 of 9. They're the hottest team in the league.
Well, and there's a lot of reasons. Like early in the season, you have to go play at Kansas, at Houston, at Baylor, because you play those games, and it's hard to get continuity. It's hard to get momentum when you're playing those road games and all like that, and then have to come back. And it's the carryover when you play in your league that you got to get your guys to get some confidence back and all. And that's why Coach has just done a tremendous job at Prairie View this year with the way that he's got this team to bounce back and how they're playing right now. It's not easy, I can tell you, Mike.
Not easy to get a block shot from behind, but that's exactly what Corey Dunning just did. He's out there to do one thing, rim protect. And that's exactly what he just did, number 4 in black. Dunning trying to find some help. Bottled up here, just avoids a 5-second count. Rarely see those called anymore in college basketball. Shot clock under 5. Again, degree of difficulty, but that time the shot does not drop. However, a foul called on Southern going for the rebound.
Southern foul number 1, Damari Jones.
And that's on Damari Jones.
What Prairie View cannot do right now is get stagnant offensively. They've got to make Southern continue to work offensively, and they've got to get to the line. I would look to throw the ball into the low post, make them double team, try to pick up some fouls.
I'm telling you what, Corey Wells is inventing shots. I mean, everything he throws up there is kind of herky-jerky, not exactly in rhythm, but they're dropping. How about the performance by Wells so far tonight? A game-high 16 points. Well, back in the danger zone if you're Southern by 18. Jacobs, late clock. Stairs, fires. Missed it. Trying to hit one right between the eyes of Mitchell. Scramble for the loose ball. Scooped up by Southern. Fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3 ball from the corner, but he stepped out of bounds that kind of night as Brandon Hardy was hunting a 3, but lost his bearings.
Well, Southern had not had any open looks. I mean, the closeout by Prairie View, the switching has created a lot of problems because there's always somebody on the ball containing the basketball. And I just think Southern has got offensively, they've got about another 5-6 minutes to try to get some sort of offensive flow to close this gap.
Well, you've alluded to the Panthers' defense all night. We've been praising how good they are offensively, the number one offense in the conference. Maybe we ought to start praising their defense more. But the offense continues to fill it up from outside. That's a three from Elijah Mitchell.
Yep.
You know, when you're on a roll, it's amazing how good offense and good defense kind of goes together and gets you some victories.
Jacobs responding on the other end. You just get the feeling Jacobs is going to have to absolutely take over for Southern if they're going to get back into this game.
Hell no, Crook ain't good. Crook been tapped out.
And one.
It's getting ugly.
Busy step.
He's the closer now.
It's getting ugly.
At any point in time, he can go get his basket. But what he does is he runs this ball club. He gets everybody involved. When he needs to call his own number, he can do it. You see that great upper body strength, finishing at the rim. That's big time.
He actually downshifts here. It looks like he was going slow motion. You're thinking, what is he doing? And then the right-hander finishes with the left in between two defenders. Just brilliant from Lance Williams. And you know this is extra special for him growing up in Baton Rouge. Certainly very familiar with Southern and that program located in Baton Rouge.
He's going to have a pretty good time on spring break in Baton Rouge now.
No doubt. A lot of bragging rights for him as A.J. Barnes goes mid-range. 20-point game. Still an eternity of time, but Southern has to figure out how to slow down this Panther offense, which is shooting 53 from the field and 60 from behind the arc. Oh, look at this. My goodness. Lance Williams is in the zone, folks.
Yeah, we talk about pace. You hear coaches talk about pace. Right now, Prairie View's playing at a great pace.
And then a 4-point play opportunity for A.J. Barnes.
Damn,
Jay. On ice with his 17th point. A much-needed 4-point opportunity for the Jags.
That's a big-time shot right there. You don't want to do anything, though, to get the Jags motor running because this is a team that has a lot of pride, a lot of tradition, and they're very well coached. So, they still have some time.
You mentioned that tradition. They're going for their 10th tournament all time. Well, the last one came 10 years ago in 2016 as the 4-point play is completed. And they get 59-41. I can't remember the last time the Panthers had an empty possession, though. That's the problem. That might help. Yes, a turnover. The Jags have spurt ability. Again, they have been the most stifling defense in the league. They've turned people over. The problem is Prairie View has gotten into a comfort zone. Inside, bottled up, and that'll be a jump ball, right? Horn reaching in, yes.
If we had a shot chart, the Jags have got nothing in the paint, and that's because of Prairie View's defense and their ability to use their size and switching.
11:59 to go. The 8 seed Panthers can smell it right now. 59-41. We have a special ESPN NBA matchup tonight. DeMar DeRozan and the Kings square off against Kawhi and the Clippers. Coverage beginning at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Like everything else, you can also watch it on the ESPN app. Prairie View leading, Southern threatening. Back from Atlanta in just a few.
Well, I can tell you this. Hey, man. The big guns are tuning up. It ain't over with now, but the big guns are tuning up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's the nicest way I can put it. It ain't over with, but the big guns tuning up. They tuning up. The buses are starting to get warm. Go ahead and told somebody to bump the driver and say, "Hey, man, go on out there and start that bus. Get that bus ready, man." It's. I thought Southern would put up more of a fight. The way they played in the tournament until this game, I thought they was gonna put more of a fight up. Right now, Prairie View is just having their way with them. That's bottom line. Outside, inside, magic shots, trick shots, your shot, my shot. Everything falling for them right now. Prairie View just can't get. I don't know, boss. Prairie View, Southern just can't get right. I don't know. Take that ass whooping and back to Old Plank Road. It's all good, man. Maybe next year. That's all I can tell you. But that's crazy though, man, to see how Prairie View had that. I remember that they had that 6 or 7 game losing streak. After they started off hot, they fell apart, and then I guess now they warmed. As the old folks say, they warmed it up.
Lance Williams being the engine for this Panther squad. Boy, has he led the way tonight.
Well, he has. He's taken really good shots. He's been able to get to the rim. He's created opportunities for other people. And when he needed to dial his number, he's dialed it. He wants to get to the NCAA tournament. He understands what the mission was.
Everybody just please hit that like button.
He has not taken his foot off that
pedal and
driving this team.
That's the only thing I
ask. Doing it round by round as Prairie View tries to become the first SWAC team ever to win this event, playing 4 games as the number 8 seed, and they do so without much of a bench. They play their starters the most minutes of any team in the field. Right now, they're in control, up by 18. Southern has to watch them bleed a little clock here. Shot clock down to single digits. It's that man again, Williams. That would have gone. Just wave the white flag if you're Southern. And then a bump foul by Dunning. Southern has 3 team fouls on Prairie.
When I was at Tulane, we used to play Prairie View right before Christmas break. And they had Coach Plummer. He was the best dressed coach ever to come to New Orleans. Oh, man, he had me. He had some yellow suits, some purple suits. I mean, and our fans loved him because they would always come in and it would be an entertaining game.
They're out of Texas. They've made 2 NCAA tournaments all time. 2019, that was under Coach Smith. They won the SWAC. They made it to the tournament. And then the last time before that, the only other time before that, 1998, they lost to number 1 seed Kansas.
There's always been some outstanding players in that part of the country, and they've been able to feed off of those guys and put together a good program. But I would just always remember, because they always say, Coach Plummer outdressed you again today.
That's the game within the game.
Oh, without question.
You got to have a good suit guy. $11 minutes to go. Jacobs trying to take over, couldn't do it. Ball squirts away. And Prairie View will walk it into front court. This has got to be the most frustrating part for Southern, because the Panthers are a team that's more than comfortable bleeding clock and playing in the half court. They can do this all night.
But you work so hard, and you're 1 game away from what you worked since August to try to do and become. I can't even, it's hard to explain the emotion, but there's a lot of different feelings going through both benches right now as this thing starts to become a reality.
One of 11 automatic bids that will be clinched here today. I always love the thing that's special about these one-bid leagues as the three from the corner misses. Offensive rebound. Jags inside. No. How about a third try? Yes, and a foul. A.J. Barnes relentless down low.
Now, right now, all Southern is trying to say is we want to get this thing to about 10 with about 6 minutes to go. And then we have a fighting chance. So that's what we're working to do right now. There you see, playing hard, hitting the glass, putting bodies on people. Yeah.
Shooting one, 3-point opportunity.
Barnes hits the free throw. Arizona and St. John's have already clinched here today. We've got some more games going on. Utah State, UMBC. Remember, they were the 16 that beat the 1.
Yeah. Rick Pitino is amazing to me. He is a basketball machine. I got to meet him when I first got into coaching in 1970. And, you know, I went and interviewed with him, Mike, and we never ate the whole day.
Right.
You know, and Rick said, we don't eat here. He was at Boston. He was at BU. He said, we don't eat here. And I said, Coach, I'm a little hungry. Can we stop and get some French fries or something? He said,
no.
We don't have time for that right now.
We don't have time to eat.
But that was Rick Pitino. What a basketball guru he is.
And his suit game is strong.
Oh,
I mean, that's not off the rack.
Yeah. His bank account is strong too now.
Everywhere that man goes, though, he takes his teams in the NCAA tournaments, and usually when they get there, they win some games. I don't think anybody's going to want to play St. John's in the upcoming tournament.
It's going to be some great matchups, I think.
I tell you, I've seen the best of the best this year, and the number 1 seeds this year, I call them super teams, Coach. That's a big 3. Hit by Jacobs. Trying to make things interesting here. The lead is cut to 12. Joseph out of control and gets it to couple. Prairie on Joseph. That's one of those, if you're a coach, no. I mean, yes.
Well, you know, Mike, you talked about it early, how talented offensively Prairie View is, and they just haven't had to show all their weapons yet.
16 foul.
There you see the jump shot finishes up and follows. A good knockdown jump shot. The offensive rebounds will help get you back in.
I mean, that's not the early clock, off balance, layup in traffic. It's not what Coach Byron Smith called for, but that's what they got. And they've been hitting those kind of shots all night. The Panthers have ignited a 57% field goal percentage. And it doesn't get that much better. Not to mention 60% from downtown and every acrobatic circus layup you can think of.
Now you need Jacobs to step up for Southern right now and maybe hunt his shot a little bit more.
Horrible pass.
Turnover.
Horrible pass.
Goodness. Hardy had his
He would have been better off shooting that.
and gives it right back to the Panthers.
You can believe the ball's going to stay in Mr. Williams' hands right now.
And for a long time, perhaps. Nope, a quick 3. I don't think that's what Byron Smith wanted at all.
He wasn't real happy with that.
No. Jacobs for 3. Right on line, but a little too strong. That's exactly the look you wanted.
Yeah,
was good
that's
job,
the shot you need to have.
Under 8 minutes to go. The number 8 seed, Prairie View Panthers, have led this game throughout. Trying to win their 4th game in 4 days. Never been done in the SWAC tournament before. Joseph pulls the trigger on a 3 and an air ball. Here comes Jacobs in the front court. Jacobs barreling in, kicks it out. Comes
Somebody
up
got to make a damn basket.
Embry looking for help. Now will throw it up at the rim. Missed it. Tapped out of bounds, and it will remain Jags basketball with 7:17 to go. Prairie View getting closer and closer to history. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. Let's go to retirement.
Hey, man, come on, Southern. Y'all got to make a damn basket, man. Y'all got to do something. You getting closer. Prairie went a little colder now, but y'all ain't making no shots. So it's like y'all just happy to be there, I guess. I guess y'all satisfied about the women winning and not the men. So I don't know. That's bad offense. Defense is just there, but y'all offense is horrible. You might have to study this game. But as the sun that went down, the sun that settled down everywhere. I'm glad this game came on early. Hell, I missed all the bingo. Damn. I just thought about that. It's damn Saturday night. Well, you know you're getting old when you're missing damn bingo. Ain't that something? Nobody gonna tell me it was damn bingo night. And I'm sitting around now, I ain't got a damn thing to do. Okay, it's all good. I'll catch him next Saturday. When hell, I'm in Vegas. I damn sure gonna be playing bingo. It's all good. Walt Disney's got a the UFL is getting ready to start up too. Hopefully we can see some HBCU players in that. That starts March 28th. It's a few HBCU players playing in there, and hopefully they can get on pulled up. I'm not betting my hopes on the damn draft, so I'm gonna kiss my ass. The NFL draft is just. What city is the draft in this year? The NFL draft, is it still in Chicago? I tell you how much I pay attention to it. I read about it, or I get alerts on my phone or something. Well, the game should be on in 5 more seconds, man. Here we go.
Alongside the coach, Perry Clark, here in Atlanta. Prairie View A&M trying to make history, winning 4 games in 4 days. Never been done in the SWAC tournament. They're trying to do it as a number 8 seed. They knocked off Alabama A&M really convincingly. Again, this was a team that hit a swoon in late January, early February before they became one of the hottest teams in this conference. You see 8 seeds that have tried to win it as an 8 seed. Texas Southern did it, but that was when you only had to play 3. So this would be the first time you've played 4. It should be noteworthy. Florida A&M.
Okay, the draft is in Pittsburgh. Thank you.
Took Southern down to the wire. We showed the highlight of how Southern won this game on a deep 3 from Jacobs. Florida A&M is coached by none other than former Heisman Trophy winner Charlie Ward. Better days ahead for the Rattlers. And another recognizable name, Reggie Theus. I think we've had 4 jump balls in like the last 4 minutes. Reggie Theus was the coach of the number 1 seed Bethune-Cookman squad. So Reggie Theus, Charlie Ward, Mo Williams is a coach in this league. You got some heavy hitters roaming the sideline.
Guys that can really play. And I think in doing games during the year, one of these things that these guys all try to do is not just coach basketball, but try to develop young people and teach them a better way of living their lives, the value of education and hard work. And for them, it's a job of passion of coming back and being able to get back.
Jacobs. And great save that time.
Hey, what I tell y'all about the Prairie View fans.
Gets it back. And thunderous slam.
What I tell y'all about the Prairie View fans.
Junior.
Read the comments, y'all. Read the comment.
Dixon, 6'6".
What I tell y'all, I told y'all they were coming.
Out of Gwinnett County, that's Lawrenceville, Georgia, about a 45-minute drive north. I can get you all the Georgia geography. Need it, Coach.
I'm familiar.
Hey,
Horn on a
the
step
devil's
back
alive.
three.
I can tell you
For the
now.
rebound, the Jags. Dixon.
The devil's
Trying to
alive.
get something going
I'm
here in the
telling you
final
now.
6 minutes. It's do or die.
Hell no.
Season on the line, and drawing the foul is Michael Jacobs. You know, if you make 2 free throws here, Coach, it's a 10-point game with 5:58 to go.
Which is where you want to be. Again, I mean, you just want to put yourself in position the last 4 minutes to be able to win the game. I often talk to young coaches about managing the game, and you have to, as a coach, have your team in a position in the last 2 minutes where you got a chance of winning the game. I think ultimately that's the way you judge coaching and how you wind up managing your team in the game.
Free throw miss that time for Jacobs, who's only 66% on the year. We've got you covered on Selection Sunday. Once again, it all starts at 6 o'clock Eastern on SportsCenter. Reese and the guys look at the men's field of 68, break down the brackets followed by bracketology and the breakdowns of every region. And at 8, the women's field of 68 will be revealed. A breakdown of each game at 9.
The bus is warming up.
Coach, I've had the fortune to see Duke, Arizona, and Michigan in person. For me, as I said, those are super teams. I would also.
All the Prairie fans, they rolling in here.
I know they lost today, but Florida, when they're clicking, ultra
They
talented.
Them numbers,
Any
bro.
other team you think can go all the way and win this thing?
The PB fans ain't playing. They coming.
Houston, depending on the matchup.
Okay.
I just think that in that league, when they play Iowa State and they play Arizona, it's a bloodbath. I mean, they play so hard, I got to get a shower.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think the right matchup, Kelvin Sampson, Houston would be there.
Big time 3 by Cambery, and all of a sudden, Southern has cut it to single digits, a 16-2 run in a little more than 7 minutes.
And this has kind of been Southern's season. I mean, they've been down but not out. And so if they can come up with some stops right now, offensively they got the game in a much better flow. They get to the foul line, they get an easier look.
Shot clock down to 2. Desperation heave, no. And the rebound to Ambery.
Whoa, boy.
Southern
Whoa,
down
boy.
by 8.
Whoa, boy.
Momentum, Ambery runner off the window and in.
T.O., baby.
Southern, it's a 6-point game.
You got to get a T.O., baby. You got call timeout.
That's why they like Ambery in the game.
You got to call timeout,
He
man.
stepped up and he's really created some scoring opportunity. Right now, it's extremely important for Prairie View to operate offensively, get the ball in Williams' hands, or isolate Horn right now as we say he's in an isolation situation.
Are you surprised no timeout call? Well, they'll certainly benefit from it as Elijah Mitchell gets the foul, which is 5 on the shot clock. He'll be at the line with 4:09 to go.
We got a ball game,
No,
folks.
you asked me because I think they have that kind of confidence in Williams. He's been the leader. He's the guy that has been controlling the tempo. So, no, I'm not surprised with it right now.
Damn, dog.
Mitchell
17-6 run.
is their best free throw shooter. So this is the guy you want at the line. 85% on the year, the junior out of Roanoke, Virginia.
Checking in for the Jaguars, number 4, Brendan Hardy.
7-point lead for that man, Byron Smith, in his 11th year as the head coach of this Panthers program, trying to make it to the big dance for the second time, the last one coming in 2019. As Mitchell buries them both.
And Coach has a lot of confidence in his players, as you can see by his demeanor right here at this timeout.
There is the timeout by Byron Smith. 4:09 to go. We will step aside as well. Things getting interesting here in Atlanta.
Well, there you go. It's getting a little interesting in Atlanta, huh? Getting a little interesting. Hey, y'all tell me what's really going on. I thought it was the bus time. I've got some comments. Warm up the bus, brother. Oh Lord. Ooh, they down bad in these comments. They josing hard. Whoa. Oh, man. Y'all better watch it. Oh. Wait, where's it? No. Oh. Man, y'all ain't, boy, they going edit them comments. Hey, where's that one at? Oh, man. Where's that one comment? I go to. Uh-oh. It is. There you go. Y'all see them comments. Y'all know I'm going to post them up there. Uh-huh. There. Man. That's too funny. Oh, PV say, PV say they got it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. All right. We'll get back at y'all.
Finishing with the flourish, getting the isolation, knocking down a wide open three, get the crowd back into the game and putting yourself in transition where you can climb back into this game and finish it with a flourish at the rim. We've got a ball game, partner.
We got a ball game. The Jaguars saying, I got your filler material right here. How about a 17-2 run? How about Prairie View A&M hitting a field goal in over 5
What
minutes?
I tell you,
It was a 17-2 run. Now it's an 18-4 run. Either way, it's all good for the Jags as we got a ball game for the final 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Again, Prairie View has led throughout. There have been no ties. There have been no lead changes. And it's been forever and a day since the game was a single-digit ball game, but that's where we are right now. Little bully ball inside and almost a three-point opportunity for Terrence Dixon Jr. He will shoot a pair after getting fouled inside. A paint touch for number 23 in white. He actually had a career performance in a meeting earlier between these two teams. He had 24 points and 11 rebounds. That was in the win. These two teams met twice in the regular season, Coach, and they split, and both games were decided by fewer than 5 points. So we shouldn't be surprised that this all of a sudden has become competitive.
No, but how it has happened, I think, surprised us how Prairie View was able to run out to the lead, and now Southern is the ability to come back. But this Southern team, you talked about earlier, they've got a lot of pride, a lot of tradition, and this matters a lot to these kids.
No doubt about it. Dixon connecting on the first, a chance to pull within 6 points. That seemed unfathomable a few minutes ago. It looked like Prairie View was going to walk away in a laugher. They were up by 20, and now it's a 6-point game with 4 to play, and here's the pressure. They're going to heat them up, Coach. And they've got them bottled up. They get out of it. A bobble and a missed layup. And there for the rebound is Dixon. A 3 would make it a one-possession game. Hardy passed up the 3 and then lost it. A turnover.
What the hell is you doing, man?
Goodness.
Hardy tried to get too deep on that. He had to catch and shoot.
3.5 to play. Horn trying to take over. Dante Horn spinning, leaving it off. Beautiful time.
That's beautiful.
Dropped off for the easy slam.
Mike, but that's what your star does. That's what your stud does. When you're struggling, he figures out a way to get you a basket.
The lead is back to 8. Embry, heat check 3.
Oh,
tickles the twine from way downtown. And it's back to a 5-point game with 3 minutes to go.
He shot that like he was in his backyard, boy.
And then a hand check foul, and that's 18 fouls. So that'll be a 1-and-1.
hand check.
Gift for Prairie.
Man, come on, man.
2:52 to play.
First of all, look at the kick. Look at the range of it. I mean, there was no hesitation. But the biggest thing was he had his feet set and he was ready to catch and shoot right away.
We are punching a ticket here tonight in Atlanta, and for much of the night, it looked like that ticket had Panthers written all over it. But Southern has made one heck of a run. It was a 17-2 run to pull within 4. Now it's a 6-point game.
These last 2 minutes and 52 seconds, this story is going to be told a lot of different ways by a lot of different people depending on how this comes out.
I saw Kevin Johnson, the Southern head coach. He pulled off some big wins last year against Mississippi State. Oh, what a beautiful driving layup. Beautiful driving layup by Lamari Jones. And it's a 4-point game.
The Jags just have to play good defense. They don't have to foul. They don't have to reach. They just need to play good defense. Man.
Horn behind the back, slicing, dicing, missing the layup. An extra possession, though, for Prairie View. Mitchell backing in, up and under, poked away, and a steal. And here comes Embry, attack mode, and he lost it. Knocked out of bounds by Prairie View. It will be Southern basketball with 2:06 to play.
Whenever you're in transition, you have to count the numbers in front of you so you know what's behind you, because guys like to come from behind and flip the ball and deflect it. Southern got lucky on that there wasn't a turnover.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. The arrow in favor of the Panthers. Ball comes into the leading scorer, Jacobs.
You need him to make a play right now.
He's been so good in this tournament. Drive and kick, open 3, right wing, short. That came off flat. The moment it came out of the hands of A.J. Barnes.
Very flat. You goddamn it, 3-pointers. Take your time, get your fucking 2-pointer.
See, right now they got Horns initiating. I think that's the wrong position with him. I think that they can locate him, they can load the defense up against them. I think they need to have him receive the ball and then attack.
Horn missed it, follow is good.
Damn good follow-up.
It is Diallo. 6-point game. We've got a loose item on the floor. It's a shoe, and we're going to play on. There's a shoe, and it's going to be Southern ball. There's been a shoe sitting there on the right wing for about the last 15 seconds. I thought they were going to stop play, but they just kept letting the possession run out. Got a flat tire there by Williams.
Southern has to find a way to put the ball in Jacobs' hands.
They're
trying to let other people create, and he's the guy that has to be the guy that can create, get to the foul line, and either pass the ball for a layup. At this point, personnel matters. I mean, you need to know who your guy is.
Let your stars shine, right?
You have to.
He's on the right wing, sets a screen. Jacobs is up top. Nobody's giving it to Jacobs. Off balance, gets it back and lost it. Then out of bounds. And to Southern. And again, Prairie View saying, let's challenge. We think that was a wrong call. And it looks like Prairie View is going to do just that. We're going to have a review, our first one of the night with 54.8. And this verdict is going to be huge. Because if all of a sudden this is overturned and it's the Panthers' ball, now you're Southern and the clock is really against you.
Well,
let's see if we can get another look here in just a moment.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
A lot of hands, a lot of arms.
it went off his foot.
Oh, did it hit the foot of Barnes?
It hit off his
would be
foot.
the only argument.
Let's see here.
It hit the right foot of Barnes.
It looked that way.
It looked that way.
If
that's the case,
it's off his
from
foot.
that angle, I think the Panthers are going to win this review. I think the coach's challenge is going to go in their favor. And at that point, Coach, we got to start talking strategy, whether or not Southern has to foul, because you got
no choice but to foul.
You're down 6 Can you afford to just play it out, or do you have to think foul early?
Well, first of all, and I'm not giving you an answer. You got to do what you practice. And to me, I would try to play it out and come up with a stop, knock down a three, and then see where that puts us.
Don't forget, we'll cap off Champ Week tomorrow with 2 more championship games on ESPN and the ESPN app. The SEC title game is at 1 Eastern, noon Central Time, with Vanderbilt taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. Then one of the final automatic tourney tickets will be punched by the winner of the American Championship game between South Florida and the Shockers of Wichita State. He's the coach, Perry Clark. I am Mike Morgan. Things have gotten awfully entertaining here in Atlanta. The SWAC Championship game. Somebody is punching their ticket. Will it be Prairie View, who's only been twice in program history, the last time coming in 2019, or will it be Southern, who hasn't made it to the big dance in a decade?
Let me tell you something. There's nothing better on Sunday, knowing that you're in. I used to do a big thing of shrimp, and everybody would come over with the Cajun sauce and all, knowing we were in. That was the greatest feeling in the world. I'm just telling you, the team be there and everything, your boosters and your coaching staff, that is a great feeling for these kids. I'm just telling you.
It's a feeling that Prairie View had 7 years ago in 2019, and it looks like it's going to remain. And they're saying inconclusive. So what we saw would appear to be off the foot, Coach.
It was not conclusive.
It was not conclusive. Let's say this: Southern conclusively called a break. So Southern with a chance to make it a one-possession game with a 3.
I think they have to play through Jacobs right now.
Yeah. Embry, the all-important inbounder here.
And he's dangerous. He could kick it in and go to the other side and try to spot up for a 3.
We'll open up with a box set. See who screens for who here. Diagonal screen action. Bodies moving everywhere, and it comes out to Dixon. Back to Embry. Embry. You gotta find Jacobs, don't you? Embry all the way high off the window and in. Beautiful take by Embry. And a timeout called by the Jags. It's a 4-point game with 45 seconds to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back from Atlanta.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Mike Morgan, the coach, Perry Clark, a 4-point game, 45 seconds to play. What's the message during that timeout for Southern?
For Southern, try not to let them get the ball in, deny them, or try to get a quick turnover. I think they will play the shot clock right now. I might try to foul.
And there is the foul, and it's a quick one. If you're going to foul, do it quickly, and they did it in 3 seconds. Just 3 seconds come off the clock. Now, they do foul Dante Horn, who's a good free throw shooter at 80%.
Well, when you're trying to come back, you use the clock to play offense, not to play defense. So you foul, put them on the foul line. Now I've got more time offensively to get the type of shot I need to cut this lead or to take the lead.
Horn has been terrific in this tournament, but this has been his worst game thus far. Just 11 points, 1 of 2 from the line. And he missed it. Plenty of time. A 4-point deficit. Embry racing, probing the baseline. Embry feeling it. A 3. Just too strong. Rebound and then a steal. Down low. Pump fake. Shot it in. Up and in for Dixon. It's a 1-possession game.
What the hell is going on in this camp?
Full court pressure. Horn's got it. Numbers. Here come the Panthers. Back to Horn. Got it with 18 seconds to go. Will they burn a timeout? Inside Embry, no. Rebound Panthers.
What the hell, Southern?
Way up in. 6 seconds to play. Jacobs at the buzzer. No good. And the Panthers are going dancing.
What a finish. In the end, what a finish.
Goofy by Southern. Damn, Southern. Damn, Southern. That's some goofy shit. You got to time out and regroup them guys. That's goofy on Southern's part.
They did everything they could late in
that
the
is
game.
goofy on Southern's part.
Jags credit, but in the end, the resolve of the veterans for this Panthers squad got it done. And what a performance!
Man, you had to call timeout, man. That's goofy.
Second trip to the NCAA tournament.
What, man?
A&M makes
that last
the first team in the SWAC tournament to win 4 games in 4 days.
I don't think you're going to win a damn game in the damn tournament playing like that.
But give Mr. Horn the credit. Late in the game, they put the ball in his hands.
Man, we know Prairie View fans ain't going to stop talking.
For Prairie View. The moment speaks for itself.
That was goofy on Southern's part.
You can see in their faces. You can see the joy. I mean, it's just really special.
You know this feeling. The rest of us can only imagine what this feels like. We see it every year. Champ Week is such a special time.
Why the hell they didn't call timeout, man?
Great moments for teams that don't get to go to the
shooting them damn 3-pointers.
Many of these young men will never get another chance at it.
That's right.
But Prairie View and this veteran roster was able to do it. I mentioned they had a terrible stretch of games. At one point, they lost 7 of 8 in conference in the SWAC. And then for whatever reason, they found the magic formula, started to play their best basketball in the month of March when everybody wants to do it. And here they are going back to the big dance.
One shining moment is when your hard work, your dreams, and all the things that you wanted to achieve all kind of come together. And that's that one shining moment.
We're going to keep it here, the final minute, where this game, which at one point was a 20-point lead, and it looked like perhaps a blowout for Prairie View A&M. But instead, Southern made a heck of a run, but Prairie View A&M just enough response in the final minute. That'll do it for us. The madness continues to be nothing short of spectacular. Coach Barry Clark,
always a pleasure.
For the Coach Barry Clark and our terrific ESPN crew, this is Mike Morgan saying so long from Atlanta. The Panthers going to the big dance.
Well, there you have it, man. All I can tell y'all is, hey, y'all watched it. Y'all witnessed it. From a 20-point lead, they had it almost down, down to 3. You got to call timeout, man. You got to call timeout. You got to regroup yourself. You can't just sit there and do that weird stuff. Expect for that playground antics to kick in. But, hey, ball game is ball game. Prairie View represent the men in the SWAC, and Southern will represent the women in the SWAC. If you're in Baton Rouge tomorrow, they're having their watch party to see where they're going. It's gonna be at TJ Ribs. I think that's where it's at. It just sent it to me. No. Yeah. TJ Ribs, doors open at 6, show at 7. That's Central Time. It says, join the Jaguar fans. Join us tomorrow at TJ Ribs for the 2026 NCAA selection show. Watch party, doors open at 6. And the women's NCAA selection show starts at 7 p.m. to determine who and when the Jaguars will play next. So the Jaguars is having their party. I'm pretty sure Prairie View announced theirs if they knew they had a damn basketball team. I don't believe Prairie View fans knew they had a basketball team. But anyway, tomorrow, I will try my damnedest to go live and find a way to find out where everybody's going. But if you have something to say tonight and you want to say something, here's the link. Prairie View, Southern, you Prairie View haters, Southern haters, it does not matter. Here is the link. Click the link. I'll keep posting it for a couple of times and come up and say something. So there's the link. If you want to have something to say, you're more than welcome to say something. Congratulations to the Prairie View Panthers men's basketball team, and congratulations to the Southern Lady Jaguars basketball team. Now, so the link is there. And if anybody want to say something, I'll give you a couple of more minutes now. It's 8:30. I turn into a pumpkin around this time. The link is there for anybody to say something. Because if not, I put on this closing time. Once I put on this closing time, it's time to go. But if you're in the Baton Rouge area tomorrow, though, and you have and you support Southern, TJ Ribs. The doors open at 6, so I'm pretty sure a lot of folks gonna be there. So you might want to pull up, get you a little spot. And so, oh man, here we go with these. Here we go again. You gotta watch Ed and Crook. So no, that's on y'all. The link is dropped. Anybody want to come up and say something? Speak your piece. Yeah, I might be able to catch the last damn bingo game. It's 8:37. I think that motherfucker's 9 or 10. And so tomorrow's Super Sunday. I know that. Yeah. Y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all just want to argue. Y'all just want to argue in the comments, man. When the link was dropped, man, I had dropped the link. So folks cannot sit there and say I did not drop the link. I try to give y'all equal opportunity to come up and say something. Nobody want to say nothing. So thank y'all. Hey, all the folks, man, I hope y'all hit the like button, man. I don't think I asked for y'all to do is hit the like button. It's hundreds of people be up in here, and y'all just can't hit the like button. That's the only thing I want is a like. Just like the stream. Hell, that damn Crook. Y'all know Crook is Captain Petty. That's a petty dude there. So he told him 12 of them to join. But y'all know what time it is, man. But thank y'all for watching anyway. And that was a wrap for me. Closing time. So I think, what's her name? I'm trying to figure out where my damn song went. It's closing time. It's closing time. Yeah. It's Southern Soul. It's Crystal Thomas. All right, nobody want to come up? I got y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Let's go ahead on and get on up out of here. Thank y'all for watching once again. Congratulations to the Lady Jags. Make sure you go to TJ Ribs and support them tomorrow. And congratulations to the Prairie Panthers. I'm pretty sure they have no idea where to even meet to have a damn a meeting place. So, and y'all know I ain't joking. I know Prairie fans, damn, they like, damn, we playing basketball today? But it's all good. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good night, man. Be safe. Don't do nothing crazy. Hey, it's closing time. Last call for alcohol. Y'all have a good night, man. Thank y'all once again for watching, man. I'm up out of here, man. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Enjoy yourself. Later on tonight. Hey, look at that banner. Check your voting status. Make sure you're registered and have a plan, and make sure you vote in all damn elections. Y'all understand me? It's closing time, though. Have a great weekend or the rest of the weekend. But I'm up out of here. This ONG for the ONG Sports. And once again, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Because I will be live streaming more SWAC Sports. I'm up out of here. Have a good night. And remember, check your voter registration, make a plan, and vote.